Hello, thanks for checking out What's Up for Fun Factory Hobbies, week ending Saturday, the 28th of October, 2023. Because, we do that. Here we have the latest lab dice from Chessex. Transparent purple sparkly with gold numbers. Also, you'll notice the first printing of these dice of the lab series comes with this extra D6 with the lab symbol on the 6 and saying lab dice on the 1. I don't know if you can kind of see it there or not, but anyway, purple with gold lettering. These are all transparents, by the way. Excuse me. Sparkly red with gold lettering. Probably my favorite set of the wave. A very bright transparent yellow, kind of a touch of neon in it, maybe. Blue. Orange, also pretty bright. Not quite as bright as the yellow, but that's okay. And green. From Renegade Game Studios, here we have an adventure for the Power Rangers role-playing game. A Time of Night, a time travel adventure. Can you stop the Black Knight from stealing the future? When Power Rangers learn about the Black Knight's scheme to rule the future, they must face the past to stand a chance against the Knight's draconic dynasty. Can the Rangers overcome the Knight's sinister allies, recover magic artifacts, and prevail against a timeless evil? An adventure for 426, I should say, 5th level Power Rangers, and perfect for heroes, created from the Power Rangers role-playing game, A Jump Through Time sourcebook. You need the Power Rangers role-playing game core rulebook to play. For G.I. Joe role-playing game, also from Renegade Game Studios, Ferocious Fighters, Factions in Action, Volume 1. Ferocious Fighters, Factions in Action, Volume 1 introduces 7 new factions for the G.I. Joe role-playing game. Joe's Tiger Force, Anti-Venom Task Force, Dino Hunters, and Mega Marines teams, along with Cobra's Python Patrol, Cobra La, and Mega Monsters. Each faction comes with new mechanics, advice for GMs on creating faction-specific stories, and specialized faction equipment. Play wild stories such as raiding Cobra's hidden Python temple or spreading the glory of Cobra La. Again, requires the G.I. Joe role-playing game core rulebook to use. The Cobra Codex is not required, but strongly recommended for those engaging in cartoon villainy. For the Werewolf the Apocalypse role-playing game, we have the dice and form card set. Just in time for Halloween. Enhance your game of Werewolf the Apocalypse with these custom dice and form cards. Each set of official Werewolf the Apocalypse dice contains 12 custom 10-sided green normal dice, 5 custom 10-sided red rage dice, and 5 werewolf form cards, because, well, werewolves take forms. For our My Little Pony Adventures in Equestria deck building game, we have a crossover expansion with Transformers. How about that? The skies above Ponyville have opened up, and we find our heroine's home hijacked by the unlikeliest of new friends and nasty foes, the Autobots and Decepticons of Cybertron. Travel around both Equestria and Cybertron to find everything you need to build a powerful deck. Fun. And speaking of Transformers, here we have Clash of the Combiners, an expansion for the Transformers deck building game from Renegade Game Studios. As war between the Autobots and Decepticons rages, a new force has emerged to bring the conflict to scale of gigantic proportions. Combiners, colossal warriors created from emerging of multiple robots, Voltron, excuse me, have taken to the field of battle, and now you can bring their titanic might under your control. From WizKids and Wizards of the Coast, D&D Icons of the Realms, The Legend of Drizzt Family and Foes Pack, pre-painted miniatures. Sorry, hand palm covering up the name there. And there you go. From T-Turtle, I know we've mentioned these bags several times, but we did a restock of the plushie totes, and we got this new one, Bumblebee. We did restock the Inishabu Fox, restocked Cthulhu, the Death Kitty, Night Kitty, whatever. Yeah, so there's that. From Games Workshop for Warhammer 40,000, Leagues of Votan, the Ancestors' Wrath commemorative figurine. Single character figure, big bad. From the Black Library, the latest omnibus, Fortress of Mars. And for the Horus Heresy, aka Warhammer 30K, Legionist Thought Battle Group. It includes a Legion Land Raider Proteus, 30 Legion Tactical Marines in Mark III power armor, a Legion Dreadnought, and a Legion Special Weapons Frame. Dreadnought, Marines, tank. Neat. While 30K is Horus Heresy is a separate game than 40K, the figures are fully compatible with Warhammer 40,000. From Cool Mini or Not, by way of Asmodee, Scooby-Doo the board game. Finally, that's been in order for months and months and months. Help Scooby and the gang trap the monsters before they scare everyone away. Jinky's a monster has been seen in the city, terrorizing the local population. Mr. Inc. already has a plan, but now they must work together to find the components to build the trap, to capture the monster, and save the day before the entire city becomes a literal ghost town. I know we've got a number of fans of cool minigames. I know we have a number of fans of Scooby-Doo, and I am both. Also from Asmodee and Days of Wonder, we finally got a restock of Heat. Been out of stock of that for months, so I mention it again. Pretty cool race car game. I love everything from Days of Wonder. Again, by way of Asmodee, this one from Starling Games. We have the latest expansion for Everdell, Mistwood. Lurking in the depths of Mistwood, the cunning and villainous Nightweave plots to take over Everdell with the aid of her spiderlings. Dun dun dun! Fun new Everdell content. And again, by way of Asmodee, from Monster Fight Club and Gearbox, Mr. Torg's Arena of Badassery. Borderlands, Mr. T. Torg's Arena of Badassery is a cooperative multiplayer board game. Yes, that's right, cooperative, in which you and your friends face off against a horde of bandits, monsters, and villains controlled by the game itself. You are vault hunters who have stumbled into Torg's tournament, a violent gladiator pit where Torg will send psychos, skags, and anything else he can think of after you for the amusement of his audience and the cash of his sponsors. You can play the game as a series of scenarios linked together to form a campaign. After each scenario, you will be able to visit the vending machine, mod your character, and enter the next scenario even more badass than before. During this last scenario in the campaign, you will face a boss, a hideous monstrosity that Torg throws at you for his last act. Survive, and you win. Had a couple people asking about that one already, so there you go. It's finally out. So that's the new stuff. We will organize play-wise. We have theoretically going on right now is a pre-release for Pokemon Paradox Rift, but nobody showed up because the weather is terrible. We have Pokemon League this afternoon, and tonight at 6 we have the Harvesttide Festival for Magic the Gathering, a two-headed giant sealed event. If you are coming to that event, be aware Mount Gilead trick-or-treating will be going on from 4 to 6, so watch out for all those little street goblins. Excuse me, my goodness. Watch out for all those little street goblins on your way here. Because, well, that's a lot of paperwork if you run them over. Into November, we have Casual Commander on Friday, the 3rd, 17th, and 24th. Pokemon League, all 4 Saturdays. On Saturday, the 4th, we have the League Challenge tournament at 11 a.m. On the Friday, the 10th, and Saturday, the 11th, we have the new Ixalan pre-release for Magic the Gathering, 6 p.m. on both days, 11 a.m. on Saturday. League squeezed in between, and probably other goodies as well. So yeah, Pokemon, the Paradox Rift will, because we are a pre-release location authorized, we'll be able to sell it starting on Monday. Elite trainers probably won't be in until late on Monday, but we will have booster packs available and maybe even a booster box as soon as we open on Monday. How about that? So yeah, that's what's up. Thank you for checking it out and for being our friends, because, well, we like friends. Like if you found the content useful, subscribe if you haven't, because, well, other platforms are being kind of dumb. And so there you go. Thanks, YouTube. See you next time. Bye.